May I come, sir?
Hi. Please take your seat. Take your time.
Yes, sir.
You can introduce yourself to all of us and we will interview you then.
Sir, I am Muhammad Adnan Aman. I belong to district Layya. I have done my Masters of Arts in English Literature from Bahauddin Zakri University, Multan. We are 7 siblings. I am the eldest of all, and my father is a retired teacher. My mother is a housewife. And after my degree, I joined school sector, and I have been working as a principal in a private school since 2014. As far as my hobbies are concerned, I like to play shooting volleyball, and in my leisure time, I like to read newspapers.
So you are associated with the education.
Yes, sir.
Since for the last 6 years, you are
6 to 7 years.
6 to 7 years you are teaching. What is the strength of your student in that school?
I'm sorry, sir.
How many students are there in the school?
Sir, there are almost 500 students in my
500 students. And how many teachers you have got there?
Sir, we are 22 staff members.
22 staff members. And normally, what is the outcome of your school? I mean, percentage, pass marks, especially in the metric, not other levels.
Sir, in previous 2 to 3 years, we are with 97% results, and we are the toppers of our tehsil. Last time, my students got 1,066 marks out of 1,100.
This is Tehsil Layya or a different Tehsil?
Sir, Tehsil Chobara.
This is Tehsil Chobara. What is the name of the school?
Noble School of Science, Rafiqabad.
Okay. So I think this is a good score if you are getting that marks.
Yes, sir.
कभी आपके student for the last 7 years the metric pass जो करके हैं, have they been able to join any good medical or engineering?
Yes, sir. Some of my students are doing their engineering from UET Lahore and UET Texla, and 2 of my students are doing MBBS from Allama Iqbal Medical College and Nishtar Medical College, Multan. And some of the students are doing their BS programs, and some students already have fled to foreign as well.
How do you thought to go for this competitive exam?
Yes, sir. Sir, after my degree, I planned to go for CSS and PMS, but my father was going to retire in 2014, the same year in which I got my degree. So I was forced to go to facilitate to support my family economically. So I decided to establish a school. And after establishing a school in 2 to 3 years, I went for my dream, which was a long-awaited dream since my, we can say that childhood. My father always motivated me to go to the civil services. And in 2017, I went for this, and I started my preparation for PMS and CSS.
Lucky you are that you have qualified this written examination.
Yes, sir.
And what type of preparation you are making for your interview?
Sir, I am preparing my optional subjects, some aspects of my degree, which is of English literature, and I am taking my newspapers daily and some current issues with the help of YouTube and other social media sites.
Can you give me the profile of your district?
Yes, sir. Sir, my district Layya is situated in the southern part of Punjab. It has 3 tehsils: Tehsil Chobara, Tehsil Layya, and Tehsil Karol Lalisan. And it is situated in the division DG Khan. There are 2 types of land in our district. One we can say barren land, and one we can say that riverine land. River Indus flows on the west bank of my district, and the wheat and sugarcane and gram are the major crops of our district.
What is the population of your district?
Sir, the total population of our district according to the census of 2017 was 2.6 million.
2.6 million. How many MNAs are coming from that district?
Sir, there are 2 MNAs.
2 MNAs. How many MPs?
Sir, there are 5 MPs.
5 MPs.
Yes, sir.
And currently, any special project which is being undertaken in your district?
Yes, sir. Sir, recently, government of Pakistan has initiated universal health coverage, and DG Khan is fortunately the first division which was selected for universal health coverage, universal Sehat card, and our district is enjoying the same thing. And another major project which was initiated, which was introduced in previous month when Prime Minister and Chief Minister visited our district. This was the Mother and Child Hospital, and there were some road projects, and there is a University of Laya, and there are some colleges as well.
A bridge has been constructed connecting Sutansa and Laya.
Yes, sir.
Is it complete?
No, sir.
It is functional?
Still incomplete. No, not.
It is under construction?
Under construction.
Under construction. When it is expected to be completed?
Sir, according to the NHA reports, it is going to be completed in August 2021.
In this year?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So they are working?
Yes, sir, they are working. The work is on the way.
That is a very good initiative.
Yes, sir.
Now you are aspiring for a job in the Punjab government.
Yes, sir.
What is your understanding of the Punjab government? What is its political leadership, political governance? What is the administrative governance? What is the area? What is the population? What do you know about it?
Sir, Punjab is the largest province of Pakistan, and it consists of almost 56% population of the country. And present Chief Minister of Punjab is Usman Buzdar, and he is leading the coalition government of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and Pakistan Muslim League Q. And the Chief Secretary of Punjab is Jawad Rafiq Malik. IG Police Punjab is Inam Ghani. And Punjab has been divided into 9 divisions, and the total districts of Punjab are 36, and the total tehsils are subdivisions.
How many districts?
36. And the total tehsils or subdivisions of Punjab are 145. The area of Punjab, I'm not sure about that, but it is almost 21% of the country, if I am correct.
Okay, you tell me about the salient features of 1973 Constitution.
Sir, 1973 Constitution is a constitution which provides the parliamentary system of country, and the parliament would consist of 2 houses, the upper house Senate and the lower house National Assembly. In 1973 Constitution, proper autonomy has been given to provinces, and there are power lists. You can say that the lists of power which are divided between center and between the provincial governments. And 1973 Constitution has many Islamic provisions as well, and the name of the country is considered in 1973 Constitution as Islamic Republic of Pakistan. It has 280 articles, and as far as now, almost 27 amendments have been done in this constitution.
Adnan, what are your views about this movement of South Punjab? They are creating a new province. What has been done so far? What do you think? Is it a good thing, or it is...
Sir, as far as Punjab is concerned, if we take Punjab as a separate country, it would be the 12th largest country of the world. So it is a huge province, and to make the governance more efficient and more people oriented, it should be divided into sub-parts. And recently a secretariat has been established for South Punjab, and a proposal has been given that 3 divisions of Punjab, Multan division and Bahawalpur division and DG Khan division, and some districts of Sargodha division like Bhakkar or Miawali should be the part of a separate province. So in my opinion, for more efficient governance and more make the administration more strong and people oriented, larger provinces should be divided into smaller parts.
Bernard Shaw.
I'm sorry, sir?
Bernard Shaw.
Bernard Shaw.
What comes to your mind when I say this from the English literature point of view?
George Bernard Shaw, he is the dramatist of 20th century.
And what about the dramas? What about the what was his focus? What was his main stress?
Sir, I'm sorry. At that moment, I couldn't recall his dramas.
You have done English literature.
Yes, sir.
From where?
Sir, Bahauddin Zakri University, Multan. A sub-campus of that university has been established in our district, so I have done that.
Reading newspaper is your hobby. What is your focus while you are reading the newspaper? Which part of the newspaper you try to mainly focus?
Sir, mostly I read the front page of the newspaper and two international pages of the newspaper and editorial page of the newspaper. An editorial of news gives us highlight to the current issues, and it also gives us an opinion of the editorial board, and there are some famous columnists which have complete grip on economy, international relations and other.
How many newspapers do you read?
Sir, I read 2 newspapers per day. One Urdu and the second one is English.
Okay. 18th Amendment
Yes, sir.
has been, there has been a lot of controversy revolving around the 18th Amendment. Why? Why it is so? And to what extent this 18th Amendment has improved the governance levels of the government, both at the federal and provincial level?
Sir, 18th Amendment was passed in 2010, and it was the largest amendment ever has been made in Constitution of Pakistan 1973. And
How many amendments comprised of it?
sir, 18th Amendment touched almost 102 articles of the Constitution. And according to that amendment, a lot of departments have been devolved to the provinces. And the problem comes when there was lacking of infrastructure and lacking of capacity among the provinces. Even some of the departments which were devolved to the provinces were not ready to accept those provinces. For example, higher education department, which was devolved to the provinces, it should be centralized department. And we can say that education department and health department, these were devolved to the provinces, but they were not ready. So after 18th Amendment, there came some governance issues, and these governance issues and you can say that a tussle between federal government and provincial governments came. So this is the controversy which is about 18th Amendment.
What was the tussle about? What was the reason for the tussle? The tussle between the
Yes, sir.
federation and the provinces?
Sir, provinces are claiming more and more funds. According to the NFC awards, a major chunk of resources has been devolved to the provinces, but they are asking for more. And as far as federation is concerned, federation claims that the resources are transferred to the provinces, but they are unable to fulfill their duties, and they are unable to uplift the social status of the people. In present budget, almost 3 trillion, more than 3 trillion, 3,400 billion funds are going to transfer to the provinces. But according to the Economic Survey of Pakistan, provinces are not even able to spend their resources, and they are surplus, and the resources are going unspent. So this is the major issue.
And they don't want to share it with the federation also.
Yes, sir.
They're not able to spend it, and still they are not prepared to.
Federation is claiming that provinces should take part in foreign debts, in paying foreign debts, and in the merged areas of earlier FARTA and GB, but provinces are not ready.
Okay. How can normalcy return to Afghanistan?
Sir, Afghanistan, the issue of Afghanistan is a very complex one. America has fought a war of almost 2 decades, but still they have made a peace agreement with Afghan Taliban, and now they are pulling their forces without any settlement. As far as the solution of Afghanistan is concerned, Afghan problem can be solved with the consultation of all stakeholders. And the peace process led by Afghan people and owned by Afghan people, and with the help of all the regional powers like Pakistan, China, Russia, and the international institutions, especially USA and IMF like institutions, they should provide more and more funding to improve the infrastructure and the capacity of the Afghan institutions, especially security institutions.
And how important it is for Pakistan?
Sir, it is very much important for Pakistan. As far as Pakistan is concerned, Pakistan has the largest border with Afghanistan. Pakistan has been fencing the border, but still there are some villages, there are people which are culturally connected, and even some villages are divided between Pakistan and Afghanistan. A peaceful Afghanistan can provide Pakistan lot of opportunities. For example, Pakistan has been establishing the Gwadar port, and the Gwadar port can link the Central Asian countries with sea, as Central Asian countries are landlocked, and this all scenario depends upon the peace in Afghanistan.
What qualities do you think you have to become a good PMS officer?
Sir, as far as my friends and my family is concerned, they say that I am a consistent person. I never lose my temper, and I can manage my time as well. I'm also a hardworking person. I have some leadership qualities as well, as I am working in a school. So these are some of the qualities which can provide me an opportunity.
But as an officer who has authority, who can wield his authority,
Yes, sir.
at times you might as well have to lose your temper in controlling the things.
Sir, I think I have controlled my temper, and in even worse situations, I can handle the situation in better way.
You are saying, take much to myself. What do you mean by this weakness, take much to myself?
Sir, sometimes there are minor issues, and in those minor issues as well, I try to find my own mistake. Even there is not a mistake on my side, but sometimes I feel you can say that guilty that it may be there is my fault on my side. So this is my weakness, that without my fault I take much on myself.
7 years experience as a principal in a private school.
Yes, sir.
So can you share your the 7 years experience for us?
Yes, sir. Sir, I established my school in 2014, February 2014. And as for now, Alhamdulillah, my school is the largest school of my tehsil. With respect to result, this is a very good school. And in my school, there are 22 staff members, and out of 15, they are working from day one with me. And as far as private sector is concerned, people have to bear the you can say weight of books, private books. I established a book bank in my school, and at the end of every session, we collect the books from our students, and we announce that whoever the students want to get the books can get the books from our school. Not 100%, but 70 to 80%.
How is it that it has helped you in your in building up yourself?
Sir, my school experience has provided me time management skill, leadership skill, teamwork skill, and consistency. Even there are sometimes there are problems, but I ponder on the problem. I find the reasons behind those problems, and then I consult with all my staff members, especially my coordinators, and with the consultation of all, I can solve the problem.
Thank you.